Am I the butthole for leaving my family vacation after my brother turned the hotel room into a wrestling ring? Hey Reddit. So this happened a few weeks ago, and I still feel torn about my decision. I 26F went on a family vacation with my parents 58M and 56F and my brother, Steve 29M. We planned a nice getaway to a beach resort to relax, unwind, and spend some quality family time together. We hadn't done this in years, and I was really looking forward to it. Little did I know, Steve had a very different idea of how this vacation was going to go. For some context, Steve has always been the fun sibling, the one who's always pulling pranks, doing extreme sports, and constantly looking for some kind of thrill. He's never really grown out of that phase, even though he's almost 30. Now, I love him, but he can be a lot to deal with sometimes. Still, I figured this vacation would be a good chance for us to bond in a relaxing environment. Fast forward to our arrival at the resort. The first couple of days were fine. We hung out by the pool, went to the beach, and had some nice dinners together. But by the third day, Steve was getting restless. He kept complaining that he was bored and needed something exciting to do. I suggested we go snorkeling or take a boat tour, but Steve thought that was lame. Instead, he decided to turn our hotel room into his own personal wrestling ring. Yes, you read that right. It started when he thought it'd be funny to body slam me onto one of the beds out of nowhere. I was reading a book, minding my own business, and suddenly, wham, I'm airborne. I landed hard on the bed, and while it didn't hurt that much, I was not happy about it. I told him to knock it off, but he just laughed and said I was being too uptight. Later that evening, Steve convinced my dad to join in, and the two of them started wrestling in the middle of the hotel room. My mom was trying to relax. I was trying to enjoy some peace and quiet. But no, Steve and my dad were crashing into furniture, knocking over lamps, and just acting like total lunatics. It wasn't even playful wrestling anymore, it was full-on chaos. I tried to ignore it at first, but then Steve got carried away and shoved my dad so hard that he crashed into me, spilling a glass of water all over my clothes and phone. That was the last straw. I told them both to cut it out, but Steve just laughed and said, "We're on vacation. Relax. Have some fun." Fun? In what world is getting body slammed into a bed or having water spilled all over you fun? I was furious. I packed up my things and told my parents I was leaving the hotel and heading to a nearby Airbnb for the remainder of the trip. My parents begged me to stay, saying Steve was just being himself and that I needed to lighten up. Even my mom, who had seemed annoyed earlier, was now siding with them, but I couldn't deal with it anymore. I came on this vacation to relax, not to live in a WWE match. I left, booked the Airbnb, and spent the last 2 days alone, reading and enjoying the beach. It was exactly what I needed. But when I got back, my family gave me the cold shoulder. Steve thinks I overreacted and that I'm too sensitive. My parents are upset that I ruined the family vacation by leaving. And now, a few weeks later, they still haven't let it go. They keep telling me I should apologize to Steve for being a buzzkill, but I'm standing my ground. I don't think it's too much to ask for a peaceful vacation without being body slammed. So Reddit, am I the butthole for leaving the family vacation after my brother turned the hotel room into a wrestling ring? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, please.